What's good, everyone? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. And yes, indeed, it is another one. So we're here, and guess what? I have a young lady right here. She's saying that, white people been trying to help black folks and things like that, but we just can't, we like can't get right. We just can't get right. You know what I'm saying? We just can't seem to get right. And we saw it in this election the way that the majority of black people voted. Of course, I wasn't one of the ignorant ones, thank God. But yeah, though, man, it is what it is out here. So we're gonna see what she has to say, and we're gonna put some quarters, nickels, and dimes in on the times.
White people have been trying and trying and trying and getting nowhere with the black folks. You want an example? President Trump, 2020. No, let's go back to 2016. 2016, President Trump made an appeal to the black folks and said, hey, what the hell do you have to lose?
Right.
Your cities are crap. Your schools are crap. I'm here to try and make it better. Give me a chance. That was his.
Right. And he did say that. And the thing of that is, you know what I'm saying, everybody sitting around here, and, I did vote for Trump that year because at the end of the day, though, I had long since left the Democratic mindset by that point. I saw what Obama had up in the second term, stuff like that, because I did vote for Obama in the first term, of course. But yeah, it just was, I was like, man, I'm out of this shit. So I left it alone. I sat down. And yeah, I ended up voting for Trump. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he made that plea. And the thing of this is what everybody doesn't like. Trump, he speaks old school man style. And a lot of people don't understand that because a lot of these new age people, y'all, a lot of this new generation stuff, y'all didn't grow up with men talking like this. The black men are cucked out. Most of the white men are cucked out. Stuff like that. Y'all didn't grow up around old school men. I grew up around old school men. My grandfather was a World War II veteran. Like, he didn't talk how these new age men talk. He was straight to the point, facts, blunt. This is what it is, and that's that. Both my grandfathers were, and my dad. So I didn't grow up with all this, men around me, talking, lame like that. They were straight to the point, and it just, I don't know. Y'all just don't understand. And that's the reason why I don't have no problem with the way Trump say shit. He's straight to I don't give a fuck. I understand it. Man, if you hear the ways, say the men in my family used to talk, Jesus Christ, that ain't shit.
That was his appeal to black people. They gave him, black folks, gave him their behinds to kiss, myself included. I did not vote for President Trump in 2016. Still, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, he was doing nothing but making life better for not just white Americans, but for black Americans. Then Ice Cube, y'all remember Ice Cube came out and Ice Cube said, oh, I want to talk to, this was in 2020. So here we are coming up on the 2020 election. I want to talk to the President Trump's administration, and I want to talk to the Biden administration to figure out how you're going to help the black community. Mind you.
Right. He sure did. And I've already talked about this on my channel. Well, and I did a broadcast on this. I was at the park that day, and I spoke upon this in my it's on my channel. And yes, Ice Cube did. And them chicks, Lisa Ray and Vivica Fox and all them other chicks up there, I can't think of the other two chicks that was there. They shot him down. They was like, look, what in that policy is going to help black women? And Ice Cube was like, what, and I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, he had the shock look on his face, like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? This is for black people. Are not black women a part of black people? And he was astounded. And them old broads and shit like that. No, we have our own agendas and stuff, like your own against your own men and children. What are you talking about? And see, at that point, we should have known that the black community was fully trashed right then. When we had those bats, those old ass bats, Lisa Ray, and none of them hoes could keep a man or keep a family together. And we should have known then it was over with.
He had already done so much to help the black community. Like he used to say, I've done more for black people than any other president since Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. That's the truth, okay? But still, he was willing to talk to he was willing to talk to Ice Cube about what he was going to do. And that's when he came up with the Platinum Plan. So let's talk about the Platinum Plan, because this is very, very important, you guys. This is very important as President Trump to opportunity, security, prosperity, and fairness. He said 3 million new jobs for the Black community, creating 500 new Black-owned businesses, increase access to capital in the Black communities by almost $500 billion, safe urban neighborhoods with highest policing standards. So he said highest policing standards. He made sure he said that.
Right. That's not defunding the police. That's actually adding police to the situation to keep y'all little gremlins from running around here busting tax-paying citizens upside the head. Oh, Trayvon, he didn't do it. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Oh, LaQuisha, she was just angry. She had to throw some food around the store. Excuse me? Excuse me. Yeah, gremlins. I don't care whether they be male or female. Yeah, we got female gremlins out here nowadays too. We see these little niggas running around here thinking they hot stuff, popping their hot pocket all over the place, talking out the side of their neck to grown-ass people and grown-ass men, and these men just be allowed instead of... I'm gonna stop right there. Anyway, yeah.
Commit to working on a second step act, because you remember the prison reform was the first step act. He said access to better education and jobs training. Give Black churches, this is for all y'all Christian Black folks. He was going to give Black churches the ability to compete for federal resources for their community.
I don't know if that would have worked. Not with the Black church, not with the way that the mindset is nowadays. You know, you look at Jamal Bryant and TD Jakes and all these people right now, stuff like that. They really not giving to nothing to the Black community. Nothing. They're not reinvesting in no jobs or nothing like that for the Black community. They're just taking and buying jets and shit. You know what I'm saying? While the whole community's starving. You know, so no, I wouldn't agree. I wouldn't have gave the church nothing. In this day and age, this new age Black church, I wouldn't have gave them shit. They already getting enough.
He was going to bring better and tailored health care to address historic disparities. He had immigration policies that protect American jobs, so Black jobs, advance home ownership communities, and enhance financial literacy in the Black community. And finally, onshore manufacturing to advance jobs and develop opportunities for Black-owned businesses. You guys can go. From me and President Trump, then you ain't Black. That's all you got from Biden was us name calling. Sorry, you're not Black if you don't want to vote for me.
Sure did. I know y'all remember that out there. You know, if you want to vote for Trump, then you ain't Black. The fuck, Biden, you ain't Black. What the fuck was that supposed to mean? See, we should have known then. We should have known then. But we always sleepwalking.
So President Trump gave that.
Some of us still sleepwalking if we look at the election results this year.
To you guys, and y'all still overwhelmingly rejected him. Come 2024, there wasn't a single Black person of power, hear my voice, that came out to support this man. Now, when I say famous, I mean like the big names, right? Big names. There were several white big names that gave up everything, their reputation and everything they put on the line to support President Trump. There wasn't a single Black person that was courageous enough to put it all on the line. People who have worked with him, Will Smith, who he was on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air show. No one came out in the Black community and supported this man. When Kanye West tried to support him, the Black community reamed him so hard, reamed Kanye West.
Yep, but he's still repping Trump. Kanye don't give a fuck. I like Kanye, man. On God though, he sure did. He came out, he supported Trump and things like that. You know what I'm saying? The Black community tried to rip him a new hole and stuff like that, but he kept going. He still support Trump to this day.
So you guys put out how you felt about President Trump, even though he tried to help you over and over and over again, constantly rejected. And then in election actually happens, this is 2024 election now. You guys vote 88% for a moron. 88%. That ain't even Black. You support her. She hasn't done a single thing for you. Y'all talked about how she locked up, mind you, she's the feds, okay? She is the DA of California. She locked up all of these Black people for weed while she went on the Breakfast Club and laughed about
Weed and truancy violations. Seriously.
smoking weed. She locked up parents for truancy. She hasn't done a single thing to help any of the Black community, hasn't done anything to help the illegal immigration, hasn't done anything. And you guys voted for her at 88%. And then you have this fool, Jamal Bryant, says that he is going to gather 1,000 Black men to petition the federal government
on our men. Make some noise. All of our men, make some noise. On January 4th, I am summoning 1,000 men from around the country. 1,000 men are going to come to Atlanta. The NAACP has already signed off on it. The Urban League has already signed off on it. But I want 1,000 men to come to Atlanta. Those of you who are watching online, for Black men to come up with a 4-year legislative agenda for what it is that we want to see happen, and to
me, sound like we need to go back to Ice Cube's platinum plan. Because we let Jamal Bryant with that crooked ass cross up there on the pulpit of his church. You know what I'm saying? Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. And I've said that plenty of times, you know what I'm saying? In plenty of my broadcasts when I done talked about Jamal Bryant with that crooked ass cross sitting up there on the pulpit.
Really put our focus as men on the line. Power concedes nothing without a demand. And as a consequence, we can't.
Who's going to tell him?
Right.
Who's going to tell him negotiations don't work like that? Negotiations work like this, Mr. Jamal Bryant. You say, hey, I'm going to give you something if you do this. And then they say, okay, I'll do this if you do this.
Right.
Black community has rejected President Trump and the idea of him helping y'all. So I don't know what these 1,000 Black men are going to demand, but it's over. You better sit back, relax, enjoy the cheap gas, enjoy the prices going down, and enjoy the job and labor market getting better. But other than that, President Trump should be done with Black folks. I'll say it, President Trump, so you don't have to.
Ooh, wait, hold on, man. Oh my goodness. Listen, look, I can't sit there and deny what she's saying because it makes no sense to me. I'm not a person that's going to keep trying to help somebody that don't want the help. If these Black people want to stay in La La Land out there with the lollipops and the gumdrop fairy tales, then let them stay over there. You know what I'm saying? Let them stay the fuck over there. You know, and I'm sorry, but if it is what let them stay over there with their little gremlins that's tearing up the neighborhood, with their little ignorant niggettes that's running around here having babies all over the place and mad because they can't delete them no more like that. You know, well, they still can, but you know, that's neither here nor there in some places. You know, lead them people over there. Leave them all over there. You know, man, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And then they're gonna benefit from all the stuff that's about to go down when man, come on, bro.
Done with Black folks. You can't do nothing for them. You can't help them. Okay.
Right.
They constantly hate themselves. They constantly vote against their own self-interest. And then they want to blame it on white folks. So I am so glad that this
when the whole Democratic Party this past few elections has been numbered, but certain types of Black people, Black people and fake Black people running the show. There ain't been nothing but a whole clown show for the past since Obama got in there. It's been a whole clown show. You know, it might as well have been the damn circus. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised they didn't bring elephants out and lions and tigers and shit and people spitting fire out their damn mouth. Shit is crazy.
This whole administration, I am hopeful that they just move on from Black folks. Y'all better enjoy whatever good that you get from a Trump presidency. But right now, I am focused on the people who have sent me. And I'm sorry, that is anybody who identify as American, not Black. Sorry. And that's just how it has to be.
I understand. I'm definitely with her on that shit.
Send that to anybody who has a question about it.
American first.
I hear people, oh, President Trump, he hasn't elected any Black people. What Black person stood by his side?
Right. Bingo. Ding, 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 ding. You won $500. And it's ridiculous to me to sit here and think that after the election popped off and the results came in, all you niggas and Negroes, you know what I'm saying, voted for the same downtrodden, despairing, damaging, ignorant ass party that y'all been dealing with for the past 60 years that haven't done anything except for pump more illegal stuff into your community, give you more debaucherous things to worship and all types of crazy crap. And you mean to tell me you supposed to, well, Trump don't have anybody on his cabinet? Listen, look, first of all, he ain't playing identity politics. He put the best people in place for the job. And I'm sorry if some of you Negroes out there can't compete for the job. Period. That sounds like a personal fucking problem. How about you Negroes stop being so identity mindseted on this planet and actually become a true American patriot and maybe actually qualify for the job, put the work in, and maybe you would get the position in a cabinet like that. Period.
Which one? Which one? Byron Donalds? Byron Donalds is gonna get he gonna get his, I'm sure. He gonna get his. But who? What celebrity? Who came out? Nobody helped him. So I'm sorry. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Hey. Listen, look, I don't know if she really, hey, it is what it is. That's what I always say. Y'all know it, man. It's crazy out here, but she telling nothing but the truth. And at the end of the day, though, these are fucking facts. That situation that went down right now, and we clearly saw it. Listen, look, I got it right here, and I'm going to bring it back up right here, as you could clearly see. And then they want to talk about, well, why black? Well, Donald Trump don't have any black people in his cabinet. Have you stopped to think that it was none around that maybe qualified? Have you stopped to think about that? You have to qualify for these jobs and positions and prestigious positions and things like that. You have to actually qualify for that. That means you have to already have done some work and put in some actual factual work and made yourself valuable for said position. You're not just going to put anybody there like the Democrat Party does for everybody. Well, let's just, DEI, let's just put everybody there. It don't matter. Well, how about we go take some chick out the fucking wilderness of Africa and make her fucking vice president or some dumbass shit like that? Are you kidding me, people? It's time to stop the dumb games. And this is how it's going to go down. But it is what it is, though. Shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say, that, my friends, is the bottom line.